having a really exciting weekend. That's bigger than like my whole house.
I feel like it's gonna get quite emotional.
Hello, good morning lovely people, and welcome back to another vlog. I just thought I'd start the vlog because we're having a really exciting weekend and I thought I'd take you along with me. You'll have to excuse the fact that I've got like no voice or I just sound awful at the moment. My hay fever is still really bad. If you know from my last video, I tried to do like a voiceover. I was hoping it would have cleared up by now, but it hasn't. So we're having a really exciting weekend, so I thought I'd take you along with me for the next couple of days. I'm just outside the gym now, but I'm not going to my usual gym. We are heading off to a new gym with a couple of my friends from the gym that I currently go to, and I've never been, but apparently it's like one of the biggest gyms in Wales, I think. I'll have to forgive if that's like absolute shite because I don't know. I was asked what I was doing today, I said nothing, and now I'm here. So yeah, so basically I'm really quite excited actually. It is meant to be massive, and they've got like a women's only bit in it, and they've basically got like whole rooms designated. Is that the right word? Designated? Dedicated. Dedicated, designated, dedicated, I think, to specific muscle groups. Guys, you know where I'm going to be, in the back room. But I have actually done a back day this week, so I haven't really thought this through. But I do need to do my quad day. I was going to see if I could find some photos. Look at that! Honestly, that's just the back room. Like, that's bigger than my whole... That's bigger than, like, my whole house. That's ridiculous. So I'm really excited. I'm quite nervous, actually, because I don't actually know who else is going on this. And obviously, it being a new gym, I'm quite nervous, but it'll be fine. We're just gonna... It's gonna be a good session because I need to do my quad day, like I said, so I'm definitely doing quads and glutes because apparently there's like machines there that I've like never heard of or like never used before, and apparently it's just insane. So, but then saying that, I do want to, if there's like some machines for like back and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to try them out while I'm there, aren't I? Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a bit of a hit and miss session. So not hit and miss session, that's the wrong term. That's really fun. It's going to be a bit of a like pick and mix session, I think. I'm not really going to go in with any set intentions other than I need to do my quads. That is it, because otherwise this week I haven't trained quads and they're like one of the main things that I want to work on. But I just thought I'd start the vlog off now before going. But yeah, I'm a bit nervous, and as I said, like I'm not feeling 100%, but I've been really excited for this. And like, 'cause I found out that I was going to do this on like Monday, and Tuesday I was fine. Wednesday was one of my worst days of like my illness. There's just a bird taking a bird bath in a gutter. What the frick? That's so funny. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. What was I saying? Oh my god. Oh yeah, so Wednesday was one of my worst days. I literally did like, I think 2,000 steps. I hardly left the house. I just basically got on with some editing. And 2,000 steps for me, guys, you know that means something is up. And then Thursday, I did my gym session, my shoulders session, and then had quite a chilled evening because I was working that night till midnight. So Friday, yesterday, I just had a really chilled day again because I wanted to be okay for today. But here we are. I'm still ill, so. But I am going to stop yapping now because I have realised the time, and otherwise they'll think that I'm not here and they'll probably leave without me. So. But yeah, I shall see you in a little bit. Hello. Just got back from the gym now. I did try and film a couple of clips when I was there. I'm not sure how good they would be, but I was a bit nervous as well to get my camera and stuff out, so I didn't really get that much, so I do apologise for that. But that was really good. Like, it was huge in there, and like I said, I was quite nervous, so hence the reason I didn't really get that much footage. I tried a couple new exercises as well, but I didn't really go in with a set intention. But basically, I've just got back and I am starving, but I really need to go have a shower. Also, haven't had a coffee yet. Actually getting withdrawal symptoms right now, so I make myself one of these coffees. To me, it is still iced coffee season, so even though the weather's not really giving iced coffee vibes, I always still have my iced coffee. I feel like I'm really against hot coffee at the moment. But yes, so I'm gonna make this coffee, go have a shower, and then I'm gonna make some lunch. And yeah. So I have just made my post-workout meal now. I've just got some rice, some chicken, some lettuce and some carrot. Actually meal prepped this chicken just a couple of nights ago, and then this rice I had half pack left over from last night. So it's just kind of throw it all together, and it looks 10 out of 10, and I cannot wait to eat it because I am starving. Brooke wants to get in the booth. Brooke, come on. It is currently Monday now. My camera's shaking. It's currently Monday now, and I've just realised this is exactly the same position I started this video. But basically I just thought I'd hop on because yesterday I wanted to get a couple more like chatty clips and stuff like that. But I was just really kind of just enjoying the time like away from everything almost, and yeah, I just really enjoyed like not trying to think about content, about stories, about, you know, trying to get videos perfect and things like that. I just wanted to just go enjoy the day, because I feel like these past few weeks I have been quite like high stress and stuff like that, so it was just quite nice to kind of just like detox from like my phone, like my camera and stuff like that. Like I did, granted, like I did get some photos and some videos and things like that which you will have just seen, but I was going to do some more like kind of chatty bits in it, and sort of just saying like what we're doing and stuff. But yeah, I just really enjoyed just like sort of being in the moment as well. So yeah, but basically I'm just sat outside the gym now because I'm going to go in and do my glutes and hamstrings day. I'm going to do like a full reset day today. I've got some content to edit after this session because I am going to film my session now for Instagram. But the weather is also really, really nice, so I don't want to really just be like locked indoors all day. So I think I might go for like maybe like a nice walk, and I need to get probably a couple more bits for like my food shopping wise, because obviously Sundays I usually do my food shopping, but I didn't manage to do that, so I went Saturday night to get some bits for like Saturday night's tea and then for my tea last night, and so I probably need to go. But I am shattered. Like, I could actually just close my eyes right now. As much as I've got to film this session, I do just kind of want to like lock in and get it done. It is a bit later in the morning than I usually do train. It's currently 10:15 and I'm usually in there by now. But I'm not. I'm gonna go do this and then I shall catch up with you in a little bit.
Hello, my loves. I'm sorry I haven't updated this vlog in a while. I feel like this vlog has been all over the place because it is currently Sunday now, so it's Sunday the 22nd, so what you would have watched was last weekend. That's actually insane. But I basically was gonna just do last weekend and just put it out for you and just have like a weekend vlog for you, but then I kind of feel like with it being all over the place, I kind of just wanted to, I guess, sort of finish it off and actually give you like a little bit of something, because basically I wanted to catch up with you guys because I'm quite open and honest on here about everything, probably to the point of like oversharing, but I am very much an advocate of, you know, people not feeling alone and knowing that other people are going through what they might be going through, and like them not knowing, do you know what I mean? So it's like sort of a lot of people won't say that they're not okay. I feel like it's going to get quite emotional. I feel like a lot of people don't say that they're not okay because it's just the thing, isn't it? Like, I just feel like that's where it can get quite isolating for people, because obviously if you're seeing like a lot of people doing all these great things and posting on social media all the time and, you know, acting happy, looking happy, having it all figured out, I just feel like it can be hard, because I know it can be hard, because I look at other people and think, oh, they're doing really well and I'm not. But then people will look at my Instagram and probably think, oh, she's doing great, she's fine, she's like, you know, but very much deep down I'm not okay. And like I said, I want to be open and honest about it to you guys, so I sort of just wanted to do a little catch up, I guess. Because I just feel like, particularly these past couple of weeks, I've kind of tried to put on this like brave face and act like nothing is happening behind the scenes, but you know, a lot is happening behind the scenes, and it's been rough, to say the least. I haven't really figured a point where it got quite bad. But yeah, I've been struggling, basically. And like I said, to look at my social media, you wouldn't think that I've been struggling at all. And that's what is hard for me to pinpoint where it went wrong. But I know in myself, I haven't been myself for a very long time, and I'm talking a good like year or so. I have not been myself, my true authentic self, because I guess I never really have known myself, because as some of you may have known, I have had an eating disorder before, and that in itself strips all of your personality away from you. And so I have never really gotten to grow in myself, or I guess find out what I truly like, what I like doing, what I want to do when I grow up. Like, you know, that's my issue now, is the point that I am lost. Like, I don't know what I want to do with my future, because the most part of the good years that I was in recovery, I couldn't see beyond the next hour or the next 30 minutes, the next 10 minutes. Like, I couldn't see past that, because I was so in on myself and didn't have the energy to think about anything but surviving. And that is part of the illness that is overlooked quite a lot, I think. But each day, like, it is like you know, we are fighting to get back to almost before anything even happened. And it's hard, because obviously I will never be that age again. I will never be, you know, my 13-year-old self before I developed my mental health problem. And, you know, it is hard. But going more so into the past couple of weeks, etc., a lot of things have changed for me personally. Stuff that, you know, goes on in my life that won't be shared, because it is my life. And a lot of things are going to change in the future, because they have to change. And that is the part that I'm at now, is knowing that something's got to change, because I'm not myself and I need to get back to being myself. And I just wanted to sort of, you know, open up to people and be like, if you are feeling lost. I know a lot of people, particularly when they start entering their 20s, and they do develop a lot of feelings of being lost and having to figure it all out and get the career and have the family and have the house, and it is daunting. And granted, I'm not 20 yet, but I am at the point where I do believe that I am in my 20s, and I am very ahead for my age. I totally understand like the feeling lost and in the 20s and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a lot, and I just wanted to, you know, on this channel and on my social media, I'm all about being open and, you know, not suffering alone, because I feel like so many people do that and they just suffer in silence, and then that's not going to get you anywhere. And I've done that a lot in the past, and so I want this, my social media, this channel, to be a safe space for people to have, granted, like, it's not a proper connection face to face, but I am here, like I am on your screen talking to you and letting you know that, you know, it is okay to feel lost and you are not alone, because I have felt lost in my life for as long as I can remember at the moment. And it's not to be figured out all the time, you know. Life isn't all about having a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, having everything all at once. You know, you can't have everything all at once, and it is hard not to feel lost, but just know that you are where you are right now. You are not lost. You are where you are. Yes, okay, you might be lost in the future because you're not in the future, if that makes any sense. Like, say you're driving a car, you're trying to drive 30 miles ahead of where you currently are, so no wonder you're lost, because you're not following the path that you're on right now, and you're not being where you are right now. So, like I said, like, I just don't want people to suffer in silence, and I don't want them to feel alone, because that's not what I'm about on this channel. And I just sort of want this to be very open, and like, I want to look back on this and be like, that's where I was. So I definitely want to be able to look back on this and really show myself how much I've grown and things. Like, even in 6 months' time, like, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen in 6 months' time. I don't know where I'll be. I don't know what I'll be doing. It's fun. But it is hard when you're a person like me who needs to know every aspect of every plan. And yeah, I know that there's people out there who will totally relate to this, and I just want people to know that the way that you're feeling right now isn't going to last forever. And that is what I have been telling myself this past couple of weeks, when I've been feeling a bit more positive about things. The way that I am feeling will pass, and just because it is taking its time to pass doesn't mean it's not gonna pass. Like, the low days are there to make you appreciate the good days. That's what I've been saying. So yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys and just be honest, because like I said, honesty is the best policy. And yeah, I'd rather be honest with you guys and then have people relate to me in some way, or, you know, this is building a community, a safe community as well. And yeah, just not seeing the way that you feel and your problems as being a disadvantage or a issue that's too big for other people, because that is another thing that I also tell myself quite a lot, is the fact that, you know, I feel like I can be almost too much for people to deal with, and I don't want people to deal with it, so I sort of just like leave it, and then that's what makes it worse. Things that have really helped me have definitely been like trying to be as open and honest about the way that you're feeling with other people. And I know it can be hard, because it is very hard. I and like explain to close people of mine how I'm feeling, or, you know, why I'm being like the way I am. And it's hard because sometimes they don't understand, or sometimes, you know, you think, oh, I sound stupid, but you don't. That is a good step. Instead of it being that you're being moody, it's you're feeling anxious or you're feeling unsettled. So definitely communicating like your feelings, or the way that someone said something and it's affected you, just being open about it. Another thing is definitely writing it down, or like I am doing now, like film yourself and talk. Just get it out if you don't have anyone to talk to. If you don't want to open up to other people, which I totally get, because I hate opening up to people, even though I'm literally doing this on YouTube right now. What? Just film yourself, and you don't have to watch it, but you've got it out in the open, or write it down, like write it in a journal or just in a little scruffy notepad. And then it's so good to be able to look back on as well. And then just really taking time for yourself, doing what you want to do. So if there's a nice coffee shop that you like to go to it. If you want to go to the gym by yourself or go to a different gym, go to it. If you want to go away for the weekend, go away. If you want to go for a walk, go for a walk. It doesn't have to be you waiting around for other people to ask you. Just do what you want to do. Do what's gonna make you happy. And if buying that overpriced iced latte is gonna make you happy, it's gonna make you happy. So just do it. Or if driving an extra 30 minutes to a different gym is going to make you happy, do it. You know, having a really chilled day where you sit on the sofa and watch movies all day, do it. Just do it. Do what makes you happy, because that is all that matters, is that you are happy. It doesn't have to be that you're impressing other people. It doesn't have to be that you're pleasing other people or doing things for the sake of it. Just make you your priority. And that definitely weans into the last point that I'm going to say, is self-care. Invest in your self-care. So take that night off that you've got, have your lovely shower, bath, whatever, get fresh sheets on, get into bed. You know, these are the things that I do. So if that's not in your ideal self-care evening, then do what makes you happy. But that for me is everything shower, my favourite tea, my favourite programme, early night, and reading. Perfect. But invest in that self-care, because it really is going to make a difference. I think I'm going to wrap this video up now, because I think that has just added probably another 20 minutes onto this video. But like I said, it is very important, because I don't want anyone to feel alone, and I don't want people to get the wrong idea of it being like me feeding into the stereotype of social media being unreal. Like, I want it to be real, and this is my real. This is my reality at the moment, and it's gonna change, and I know it's gonna change, and I know I'm gonna be happier in the future, and yeah, I know change is coming, and it might be a shock, but yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna get better if you are feeling like I am too. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Obviously, it does mean the world to me as we are building our little safe community here. And then if you want to follow me on other social medias as well, it's just Luciana Life on TikTok and Instagram. And yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.